What's up, my fellow YouTubers? Got a little update on the f-100. We've got it in the paint booth. As you can see here behind me, we are fixing to put a little etch primer on it. And from there, we'll do our body work, you know, so forth. I just want to give you a little run around what's up with it. Well, I've already started doing a little bit. Started doing a little taping around the windows. See here, a little taping around the windows. We have come to the conclusion once we got the doors off and the edges, the door trim and all out and the rubbers, we have a little issue. Now I've been all under this truck, put a transmission, clutch in the transmission, release bearing and all that, and never even noticed that. Which, you know, top looks bad, but it's just the little holes, but it's really thin. So the rest of the truck is good. The rest of the truck's real good. Like I said, I started doing a little taping. This side is awesome. Same darn way. Not as bad, but it's bad. So, but we're getting there. We are getting there. So the next step is match primer. We'll have, well, epoxy, sorry. And we'll epoxy the vehicle. Well, we have the epoxy on it. It don't look too bad. We got a few little dings here and there to fix. Plus, you know, we got to bond to our patch panels. Other than that, I'm pretty pleased with it. She turned out all right. So, these are our end results. Right here. A few other places to fix here and there. And patch panels don't look too bad once the primer. Whole truck don't look too bad once we're in primer. She's gonna look good, boys. She's gonna look fresh. Well, that's today's activity. It's gonna be alright. We got a couple dents here and there to fix. Whole roof looks pretty good. Got a few little places here and there to fix. She's shiny. Look at there. He's hard at work. You're hard at work, ain't you? Cleaning up our mess. We even got some primer on the old Porsche. Y'all ain't told, I ain't showed y'all this project. This is another little project we're working on. This is a Porsche. I think it's a 912. He just corrected me. 912. What year model is it? 69. 912 Porsche. The lady wanted it done. Her husband passed away, so my father has took on this project. Andy. Huh? Oh, well, we got the motor. Look, this bad boy's got, look at here, I'm gonna show y'all. This bad boy got dual Webers on it. Can't really see them. She's got dual Webers. She sounds pretty good too. Some guy worked on the motor for us, got it all running real good. Well, we got all our body work done. So, I'm fixing to put epoxy over all the bare spots and the Bondo. That way, you know, good adhesion. We need good adhesion for our primer. We'll get everything. Then we'll block it, sand it, put another coat of primer on it, and then it'll be ready for paint. So, I'll give you a little picture of what's got. Here we go. Here we go. A little place in the back of the cab underneath the window was a little bit of a booger to get. We got her. That's where the bed was bent into it, like I was talking earlier in the videos. You know, all these old trucks, the bed gets shoved into the back of the cab. So we got that good. Then they twist up. That's where that corner cab dent come from. We got our patch panel. Just a little bit of mud in it, not much. Just to fill the weld seam up. Rest of it's good. Rest of it's good. And like I was telling you on the roof, we only had, that ended up being a skim coat because I had a couple little dings all in one area. And the rest of that, right there's the other one. That's it. The rest of it looks pretty good. So, here's what we're going to put up. Here's what we're putting on. This is what we've been using. It is a full epoxy 4116. See, it's primer sealer, but it works for a bare metal. See, directed metal. It says it right there on the can. So that's what we want. That gives us a good base for our next primer, which is going to be the 2K urethane right there. That's our next. That's our high build. It's going to make everything nice and slick. So, all right, the hood must have blowed up sometime in the future, and it pulled all the epoxy away. So to get the hood, get the shape back, we actually went in and spot welded the understructure, the bracing and all, to make it stop, to make it more rigid. See, it's nice and rigid now. Can't really tell, I'm sorry. Trunk lid, we have it done, ready for primer. I'll probably put a little epoxy on them bare spots while I'm at it. And the fender, we've got it roughed in, ready to go. Moving right along. And while it was raining the other day in that big monsoon we had, I pressure washed the fenders to the Ford and got them all good and clean. And got them ready to start working. One fender's great. The other fender, like I said, at the bottom of it's got a little rust stuff. We'll get it. All right, we got the epoxy on, so now the next couple stuff's gonna be kind of boring, and I'm not gonna post nothing like this here. Anyway, this is it. All the body work done. Looks pretty good, don't it? Not too bad. Not too shabby. See my paint wheels? Look factory. Look factory. Dents on the roof I was talking about. Everything's good to go. We'll come back in. We'll scuff that. Place on the back. This old place here look pretty good. You can't really see it. The light just ain't quite right with the way it's soaked up. Bondo soaked it up. But we are ready for urethane 2K primer. There's the other side. Now I had to go on the back side underneath. I had to go back underneath here and spray all that with epoxy where I done my welds and everything. That wasn't easy, but I got it done. All right. That's it for a while, because like I said, it's gonna get boring for a while. If I start working on the fenders, maybe I'll do a little video on the fenders, but or the Porsche stuff, it is what it is. So we'll see how it goes. Out. Welcome back. I got a little bit on the show you on the Ford now that we've got out of the paint booth, and we're getting started on the rust. And it's gonna be fun because the passenger side, I can't even use I don't want to buy a complete patch panel just to fix this small stuff. So I'm gonna do it with sheet metal, do it on myself. Driver's side, we'll have to put a full pan in it, and then I'll have to use sheet metal to repair some of the other stuff. But we'll give you a good look at the Ford now that's in primer. It looks pretty good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Cap corners turned out nice. Nice, real nice. This camera don't show it justice. Door jambs turned out good. Nice and pretty. But remember that big old booger dent? You can't see it, but it looks really good. Where the dent was back here, like I said, the bed. Beds always gets pushed up on these old trucks. So everything's done here. Our next goal is to try to get patch panels in, which I'll show you here. This side, I mean, you can't see it on camera, but it will actually, it actually moves up and down. It's really weak. It's completely shot all the way up here to this dimmer switch. And that pan probably don't even go that far up, knowing my luck. So I'll probably have to use sheet metal to fix that. But the floor pans only come from here forward to the inside. So I'll be able to replace all this stuff. This piece here, I'm gonna have to build out of sheet metal, which it won't be too bad. It's pretty flat. It's got a brace that runs right through here that'll help support it. Something to weld to. But that's it for now. Let's sit back. Go forward. Totally different. Now we've got the bed, cab. So the rest of the sheet metal we'll worry about. I don't want to get it all out of the building until